you put a period, and now MLA, if you read your sheet, is asking, and this is a new rule in the past couple of years, they're asking you to put what kind of source it was. If it's a book, you're gonna put the word print. That means it's a print source, and a period. If you got the information off of the web, you're gonna put web. If it's a CD, you're gonna put CD. If it's a DVD, you know what I mean? Just so you're listing what kinds of sources you have, yeah.
Is it double space after the 1960s?
Yes,
Is it double space just after every period?
yes. The only place you don't double space is after this comma. But that's a book with one author. Very simple. That's how you do a works cited for a book.
Does the works cited have to be on a separate page?
Yes.
Like I have it?
Yes, it has to be on a separate page. And MLA requires that you do a heading, works cited. You don't bold it, you don't do anything to it. Because I'm being picky, because when you get to college, you may have a professor that it will flunk you if you don't follow MLA format. Yeah, so you'll know, you know? I mean, when I was taught at IU in St. Francis, you would be amazed at the kids who would, the college freshmen who had never done MLA. And I don't blame their high school, because maybe the kid wasn't paying attention, or maybe the kid didn't even do the project, who knows? You know, that happens. No, I'm not doing the research project. Okay, I didn't realize it was an option, but all right, that's up to you. So I had to like start from square one with them, which is fine, but it just always shocked me. But when you get to college and your professor says, make sure you use parenthetical documentation, and everyone around you's going, what? You'll be like, I know what that is. And you'll pull out your little Purdue OWL sheet and go, wish you had one of these, don't you? Yeah.
At IU?
Yeah.
You're missing me.
What?
Is that on purpose or did it
No,
fall?
it's not on purpose.
You might have fallen out because I saw you were wearing two.
I was.
No, it's right there. Oh, it's on board.
Thank you.
Because I saw you were wearing two.
They don't have the little backs on them.
Or do you bend them? I usually bend it.
Okay, I'm gonna have to do that. Thank you. No, that wasn't on purpose. Yeah, I'm trying to make that.
Like a pirate.
I'm trying at this point. Oh yeah, with that kind of shoe. I know, do you like it? It's so awesome.
Oh, shoot. I'm glad you said something, because the little girls would have told me for sure. Yeah, they're quick to point things out. Okay, now, let's say that it was longer than this. Do you know what to do? Like,
Indent.
hanging indent, so you start about here. It's called a hanging indentation because the top line hangs over the indented part. See, that's how you're gonna remember that. My little gestures, okay? Okay, but yeah, use this, it helps.
Is it Arial size? Or what, does it matter what kind of font you use?
Yes,
What?
an MLA, it needs to be Times New Roman. Well, it says use a legible font, for example, Times New Roman. So, a legible font, not wingdings, you know.
My
The one that's
favorite.
like pictures.
I love like the Comic Sans or whatever it is.
Me too.
That is my, everyone makes fun of me. I love
No, I
that
like it.
font.
And I like
I like the
Valentino.
cursive one. Yeah,
Valentino, I like that a lot.
I haven't seen that.
And I like,
I like the cursive one. Which one's that?
do you? I don't know.
Probably won't.
Baskerville, I don't, maybe that's what I
Cursive
use,
one
yeah.
that I like.
Is there a
that one.
specific size you want the font to be?
Yes. Not that I want it to be, but MLA
Oh.
wants it to be 10 to 12 point size.
So 12.
It was like 10. My ass is amazing. Do you remember when Paige did hers? And hers was like 10 pages long. She was-
Yeah.
Okay.
And all that's right there,
Okay.
okay?
She loves to write.
She is long-winded.
Who?
Paige.
Oh.
She
Um,
just writes better.
And there's small pictures of where your MLA heading goes, okay? In the left corner of your paper. This is a handy little
Oh, it was
sheet.
on the right.
All right, so rough draft due Friday,
Right side?
right? We're on track to do that, all right. Is it safe to start 1984 tomorrow?
What's that about?
It's
I've never
about
asked that, so
the
maybe-
future,
Okay.
which I know 1984 is in the past, but when he wrote it,
My mom read it and
did she like
My
it?
sister
She remembered it?
wrote
That's cool.
I was a
Yeah, it's a
sophomore
really
in high
good
school in
book.
1984,
Mhm.
so I can remember. And when I was in high school, the big worry, you know how last year everyone was worried about the end of the world in
Yeah.
December?
Yeah.
I was like, whatever. And when I was in high school, it was year 2000. We were all
Yeah.
worried about the year 2000.
Is that like
When-
with the computers and whatever?
Yeah. Y2K is what it was
It's
supposed to
gonna
be. But you know,
crash
I
later.
graduated in '86, so 2000 was a long way off. We were like, oh well, whatever, we'll be in our 30s. You know, you can't even imagine that far ahead.
But I
that
feel
young.
like that is not as realistic as whenever you think about what could have happened in 2012, about with the Mayan calendar and everything.
I think they
Because that's
just
like-
ran out of
Science.
rock. That's what it was. Actually, I saw a skit on Saturday Night Live. It was hilarious. All the cavemen were sitting around making the dates. It was like October, November, December, and then they were like, I need another tap rock.
Yes, like
We're all out.
Okay. We're all done with that.
Yeah.
He's smart enough to know in the future.
What the future is.